Welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday, it's Mystic Radio, and if you're listening on radio, WEMJ in Laconia, New Hampshire, it's on Saturday. Hi, I'm Bob Bordenero, Robin's husband and producer of Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. Robin and I welcome our listeners from all over the world to call the show today. It's your calls and questions that make our live call-in show so intriguing. So if you want to talk to Robin today, the pre-Christmas reading, come on, you're going to be with people that you may need some tools to work with over Christmas. So the phone number, pick up the phone, give us a call now. The toll-free number is 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. And if you didn't know the giggler in the back, that's Robin. And we want to thank you for joining us today and for telling your family and friends about Mystic Radio. As many of you know, Mystic Radio's experience, not an explanation.
Happy solstice time, everybody. I am Robin Alexis, and I'm just thrilled that you're joining us today. This is a very exciting time that we're in together, and the goal of this show is always to provide you with self-empowerment. Do you know how good it feels to feel self-empowered? It's a really good vibe. You know that you're making your decisions based on your own discernment, and you're aware that you haven't surrendered your free will to, some sort of weird program device, but rather you're just feeling really on it. You're like, no, trust and act upon your own knowing. It's a very wonderful frequency. So that's what we're here to do. The intention of Mystic Radio is to empower you, to enhance your ability to know, trust, and act upon your own knowing. And that is our gift to you every week on Mystic Radio.
And if you want some assistance with that, or with anything metaphysically, give us a call now. Toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. Now, when you call in, you have one question to ask Robin, so make it a good one. She can be of service to you in many ways. She can teach you how to manage your own energy and help you get to clarity about the choices you have to make in life. She can tell you about your past lives, as she's a medium, and she can talk to babies, people, or pets who've transitioned to the other side, or she can rebalance your energy.
So one of the things I learned in my various near-death experiences is the power of the furious feminine, which is an energy that's inside of all of us. And basically that energy is our emotions. And when we allow ourselves to experience our emotions, they become the doorway to our spirituality or our mystical self. And the mystical self is the part of us that aligns with energy beyond the intellect. It goes into the absolute, the energy of the all-knowing. And that's how, when we connect with that, we know, trust, and act upon our own knowing, is because we've connected in with that intuition, that mystical self within us. So we encourage people to call us and tell us what you're feeling. Don't hold back. If you're feeling anger or grief or heartbroken or joy or whatever in between, that could sometimes be an indication that you're getting ready to pierce into the absolute and experience yourself as a mystical being. So give us a call. We do have many gifts on this show that we can use to serve you, but you got to show up and tell us what you're feeling and what you're experiencing.
So show up now and give Robin a call. She's really cool. 888 is the toll-free number. 298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We have a great show for you coming up with our courageous callers. Callers, please take your phone off speaker and turn off your radio or computer when you get on the phone with Robin.
And we have a very cute story to tell you. We have had a longtime listener to Mystic Radio. He is a metaphysical dad, and he now has a little boy who I think is about a year and a half, and the little boy listens to the show every week, and the dad told us that he's learning his numbers by hearing Bob repeat the phone number into Mystic Radio. So if this little chap can remember the phone number to call into Mystic Radio, which is just an adorable thought, and welcome to the show, little guy. You can remember the number too, and Bob's going to give that out in a moment again. But we also encourage you to know that Mystic Radio is appointment radio, meaning that you need to set your alarms on your cell phones for noon Pacific Wednesdays so that you can remember to call in and
make an appointment with Robin.
Yes, that's it. You're right, Bob.
On Mystic Radio.
Yeah, it's the only time I get to see him during the work week. When we sit across from our little in-home studio together, which is really cool. Maybe someday you guys can come visit and see us do it. Okay, I'll stop talking. Go ahead, Bob.
Hey, I'm going to play the gong to clear the energy for the show. We've got a full lineup of callers right now, but listen for that phone number if you want to talk to Robin. As soon as somebody drops off, give us a call, and the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. I'm going to play the gong to clear the energy for the show, and then we will get to your callers' questions for Robin. And here's the gong, and this one's for you, Ralph. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Home, peace, home.
Ready?
I am.
Okay, we got John in Colorado. John, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Robin Alexis.
Good afternoon, Bob. Miss Robin, how are you?
Great. How can we serve you?
Well, this is a lighthearted question, I hope, and so it's about our furry friends in our lives, and I've noticed that there's a new pod, we'll call them, of young puppies at the shelter, at the local shelter here, and so it's been a year or 2 years since my wife and I lost our dogs passed away, and I'm calling specifically my girl, Julie, was a regulator of my energy, a starseed companion soul for me. And so I wanted to reach out and ask you if our doggies are ready to return, or if this is a timing question.
My feeling is that the timing is still a little tad off. My feeling is that Thule is here, and she's saying to you that although the cosmic grids are in place, that there's still some fine-tuning that she's doing in her out-of-body frequencies that are serving the bigger picture, and that when that energy grid is stable and functioning in a way that you will recognize through your own prosperity, then she is ready to return. So how did you feel when I said that, when she said that through me? How did you feel, John? Did it resonate, or do we need to tweak it?
No, it resonates. It honestly, initially a little disappointing, and because, she's missed very much.
Well, what she's saying is, she's saying that you're feeling her disappointment as well, because she thought that the timeline would have acquiesced and maneuvered itself into this would have been the correction portal for the energy transmission of her return. And she could have actually gone into one of those puppies, but she is not at this time. So perhaps when we're on a call at another time, we could see what kind of energy could be shifted, and then maybe her spirit could come into one of those puppies. But right now, that's not the case, is what she's saying. Okay?
Okay, well, we'll wait a little bit longer. Thank you very much.
Hey, John, wait a second. We had we lost our wonderful cat, Rumi, about last year, and it took us all of 6 days to get another cat. And it was really just our experience, so that it helped us get over the grieving process.
Well, and I do want to say that Rumi, the first time he came to us, he was a black cat named Bodhi. And right after he passed, he said he was going to be returning, and he told us exactly what he was going to look like. The problem was he didn't tell me when he was coming, and at that time I wasn't sophisticated enough to ask, and so I started encouraging Bob to drive me all over Beverly Hills and more.
Encouraging is a really nice word.
To find him, and then about a year after that he came to me in a vision, and he said, "I've now been conceived," and then about 2 months after that, Bob said to me, "It's time to get the kitten crate because we're going to find him today." And we walked into a PetSmart who was having a adoption day, and boom, there he was, and I went running over to him, and I went to grab him out of the cage, and these people came and they like grabbed me, and they thought I was crazy. And Bob said, "Oh, no, this is her cat reincarnating," and it was California, I guess, because they were all like, "Oh, we get it." So they gave him to me. But then about 2 years before he passed this time where he was roomy, he looked up at me and he said, "I need to go to the fifth dimension, and I'm going to be dropping this body again." And sure enough, he did. On the way to take him to the vet, he started passing away. And when I got to the vets, they said, "Oh, yeah, he's on his way out. Do you want to just hold him while he goes?" And I said, "Yes." And I speak these words to you, John, because I can feel Rumi is here, and I can feel him already assisting in assimilating the frequencies to assist in Thule's return. Are you also feeling that, John?
I am, definitely. Yes, I'm feeling them both.
Yeah, me too. Definitely. Ooh, I got like God bumps on me now. So, okay. I feel a puppy coming. I see little bows on his neck. Or her neck, whichever way it goes. All right, but you do have to get 2 dogs.
Yeah.
So you need to think about that too, because they're coming as a pair. All right. Love you. Happy holidays.
Lots of love. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So long, John. Happy holidays. If you want to talk to Robin today and go in any metaphysical area that you need to go in, the toll-free number is 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We are going to go to Gina from Bremerton. Gina,
Hi.
welcome to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta.
Hi. When in doubt, ask Robin. I have this intense lack of desire to do anything, especially things I want to do, and I'm just wondering, is it an implant, an attachment, or just my thyroid? Do you have any insight?
Well, I do feel like there's something going on with your thyroid, but what I feel with that is that's like a correctable thing, let's put it that way. But when I look at your field, when I look at your more expansive field, and there is a healing transmission that's starting to happen right now, and I could possibly be moving into another language. There's been an entity being who's been with you for eons of time, who actually has been very benevolent of service to you, but it's time for that being to leave. And that being is very aligned or attached to you, and you are with it. And so it's almost like a Siamese twin thing, where there's a psychic surgery that needs to happen. And the understanding is that when your 2 energies become sovereign unto themselves, you will still maintain contact. Neither of you will cease and desist to have a soul contract. But yeah, there you go. I can feel the energy shifting. Are you feeling that, Gina, or not?
No.
Okay. So this being is starting to move out of your field and is telling me that it couldn't move into its own field until a certain new template had occurred on the planet. And what that template has to do with is the Anshar race. That's spelled Anshar. This being is an Anshar being, and he's been working with you, like I said, for eons of time to assist you in your own evolutionary process. And so this being is going to stay in contact with you, but he's moving into his own sovereign space. So yeah, that's much better. I can feel your energy shifting some more. And we're going to call up your energy connection to your Earth Star chakra, about 6 inches below your feet. You're also starting to connect in with the city of Shambhala, which is in the inner Earth. There you go. Very good. Now let's also bring in a shift in your light body, so that, yeah, that's it already. Very nice. Your crown chakra's opening, and you're getting a lot of light transmission coming in to your colostrum. That's the energy organ in your head that controls the left and right brain hemisphere. And a lot of movement. You're getting new neurons being fired up. and you're getting a quantum activation in your pineal. Very nice. Now again, do you feel that in your body or not yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so when I look into where you're not feeling this, I'm looking at your sensual body. I'm hearing sensual body is it.
Sensual?
Sensual. So like, taste, hearing,
Oh,
sight.
okay.
Now, so the field that you want to move into is the seventh sense sensual body, meaning the seventh sense is awareness, which is perception without judgment. The sixth sense is intuition, and then you have your five senses that are more acknowledged in our human species, shall we say. But you're moving into a seventh sense. That's it right there. Very good. Now you're also getting a clearing in your third eye, in your perceptual body, so that you can begin to perceive yourself as this sovereign being. Yeah, there it is right there. Good job. And now you're getting a huge aura cleansing and chakra rebalancing. So one of the things that I'm feeling would help you would be to tend to your thyroid, but also to take some like Epsom salt or sea salt baths. Do you ever take baths?
No, hard physically for me to take a bath.
Okay, then maybe what you could do is just put some salt in your hands and like rub them together, or maybe even like give yourself like a salt scrub, something that will help move this energy. And if you can't do that, then I would literally put out some bowls of salt and just let it take these old energies out of you. And if you do put out the bowls of salt, normally what I see is that people put them in the trash. But for you, I'm seeing that you wash them down the sink, because it's not that you're protecting yourself from something evil or extracting something evil from you. It's simply that you're letting go of some frequencies that no longer serve you. And it would be like if you were a little girl who was wearing a size 6 and now all of a sudden you're in a size 12. So you're just allowing yourself to move into this different energy for yourself and feel into that. Another way that you can become more comfortable with it is to think about what things give you joy. Like, what is it that you taste that gives you joy, or hear that gives you joy, or smells that gives you joy, and really start to feed this new sensual body that you have. I also would work with a candle, preferably a white candle, and just light it and say that you're ready to live from your 7 senses. Thank you so much for your call, Gina. And if you're still having issues with that, I would call me for a session for 2018, and I'll help you step into this a little bit more. Okay?
Thank you, Robin, very much. Happy
You're
holidays.
very welcome. You too.
Bye.
If you have a metaphysical question for the mystic, Robin Alexis, give us a call now, toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We will be back after these messages.
Would you like a private psychic as an advocate? In your life right now, during these vulnerable times, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you could speak with that would help you rebalance your energy? You would be surprised how many busy, conscious parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. They have to have someone help them. These people recognize when their energy is off kilter, and if they're calling me, they trust me to assist them. One of my clients says that I bring her peace of mind to her hectic life, and that she feels like I'm a personal, psychic, spiritual empowerment coach that she can rely on. Would you like a hand up? I'm here to serve you. You call Bob at 530-859-2499 and schedule your one-on-one phone session with me that way, or for your convenience, you can visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com. Visit the Mystic Store or call Bob 530-859-2499 and let me help you get strong to be you and take care of all your responsibilities. Lean on me. Let me serve you.
Are you thinking about getting pregnant? Ask yourself, what can I do to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby? The answer is you can become aware of the power you have in preconception. Conscious mothers-to-be need to know that preconception, the time before you get pregnant, is a sacred time when the pure energy environment is created for your baby's chakras, systems, and much more. Robin Alexis is the metaphysical mother. When you schedule your conscious conception session with Robin Alexis, she will assist you to prepare for the sacred role of being a conscious mother. Robin will help you create the highest and holiest energy environment for your baby-to-be. Calm your pregnancy concerns. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com. Pay it forward for your baby's future health. Preconception is your opportunity to create an enlightened child, and Robin can assist you with that process. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com.
Essential oils have enhanced lives for thousands of years. Essential oils are extractions from plants cultivated into a variety of uses, from cosmetic and dietary purposes to spiritual and religious, extracted through careful steam distillation, resin tapping, and cold pressing. The purest essential oils are far more powerful than the botanicals from which they come. The hosts of Mystic Radio, Robin and Bob, are passionate about introducing you to the benefits of Young Living Organic FDA-approved essential oils. Young Living oils are at the forefront of bringing this ancient tradition to you, the modern user. Robin and Bob are proud to introduce the Mystic Radio audience to the emotional, physical, and spiritual wellness that can be truly life-changing with these essential oils. To learn more about Young Living oils, visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. Click the Robin Alexis Young Living Oils link and start making essential oils part of your daily regime, designed to assist you to have a better quality of experience in your life. Visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com and join the Young Living Essential Oil lifestyle.
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/1150kknw.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it's Wednesday, it's Mystic Radio. And if you want to talk to Robin today, give us a call now, toll free, 888-298-5569. Locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527.
And we love Robert Coxon music. We have it playing very softly in the background of this show. It's a very up-leveling music. So for someone like Gina, the previous caller, who's going through a shape-shifting experience, having that type of music playing in your home is very essential for your experience to go with ease and grace. Another way to experience your ascension with ease and grace is to enjoy the Young Living oils. I am an advocate of Young Living oils. I do like that they're organic and FDA approved, and I love all their chemical-free products. I am, in 2018, continuing to offer a free conference call every Wednesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. that is literally out of this world. We are having so much fun on those calls. And in order to participate in those calls and be in the private membership that I have, you do need to email me at robinalexisyoungliving@gmail.com. And it's really, really exciting what we're doing with that. I'm also offering in 2018 every new moon an incredible free conference call, and I have the full moon meditations every single month as well. So 2018 is going to be a delicious year if you want to spend it with me in a variety of ways. Of course, you can join us here live every Wednesday at noon Pacific, but you can also follow these very unique events I'm offering off from my Facebook page, which is Furious Females with Robin Alexis. Or, like I said, you can email me at robinalexisyoungliving@gmail.com. And I also am very inspired right now to encourage people who know women who are intending to create pregnancy with their beloveds to call for a conscious conception reading. There's some real new energy coming through. It's very, very powerful, and I would love to share it with these moms so that these high vibrational babies can find these moms and they can be born and help us change the world. So got lots of cool things coming up in 2018, and I really hope you'll join me. It's going to be fun.
So, if you have a metaphysical question today for Robin, right now, give us a call, toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. We're going to go to Janice in Newcastle, Washington. Janice, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Janice, you're on with Robin Alexis.
Hello. First, I'd like to thank Robin for going into the Akashic Record and curing my grandson, my 2-month-old grandson, 8 years ago of night terrors. With wonderful cure. My daughter, his mother, has a facial nerve dysfunction. It's called a hemifacial spasm, and it's either caused by an electrical activity crossing from one neuron to another. It's called a fault synapse, or it may be caused by a vascular compression of the facial nerve. There is no known cure in the medical community, and I thought perhaps Robin has some insight.
Well, I'll send this healing to her higher self. The first thing I get is it is the electrical misfiring into the neuron. And I know I need to say, again, I am only a medical intuitive. So with that, I will proceed here. The electrical neuron frequency, I'm looking at that, and I do see a disruption in that field. It feels like it's an energy that's not our own. It feels like it's trying to get out. It feels like it's an implant. Actually, there's several implants in here. And I'm asking for Mother, Father, God. Actually, it's Lady Nada and Lord Sanat Kumara from the planet Venus. They are the ascendants of Mary and Jesus, Mary Magdalene and Jesus. They are going and placing love, the frequency of Venusian love around the communication between the electrical pulse and that neuron, and they are absorbing into the field of love the okay, here it goes. Okay, so what these are aspects of her that she created outside of what we call the Venusian portal. So we all have the ability to create ourselves in different ways, whether we're unconscious of it or not. If we do not create an aspect of ourselves through the frequency of the highest vibration of love, through the frequency of thy will be done, where you know that mystical self energy, then we create aspects of ourselves that we may not even know that we have, who can linger out in time and space. And until they are witnessed and acknowledged and shapeshifted, they can create people to, like, for example, people may think something about you that you're like, wow, how could those people be thinking that about me? It's because they're sensing this aspect that you have that you don't even remember that you have anymore. And so in this case, she's got some implants in here that are aligned with these aspects of herself that need to be recalibrated. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 aspects, and I can see Lady Nada and, yeah, that's it. I can already feel the correction. Lady Nada and Lord Sanat Kumara are going into these 9 aspects, and they're bringing them the wisdom that they need to, in a sense, rebirth themselves. Certainly during this holy time. Oh, there it is. I can feel the energy shifting. Now, if your daughter doesn't feel this through the healing remotely, then I would encourage her to call me for a session so that we can get in there more succinctly. But my feeling is that this can be corrected, and she may end up needing to use something applied to the skin. I'm not saying it's an essential oil. I'm not even sure what it is, but there's something that I feel that she could use that will be working with the etheric realm. It may be some sort of an essence. I'm not sure still exactly what I'm reading. But what I would do if I were you is I would email me at the robinalexisyoungliving@gmail.com and remind me about this so that I could look up in some of the FDA approved books that I have from Young Living and see if they do have something that would help with this. In the meantime, you can tell your daughter that the guides who are working with her are Lady Nada and Lord Sanat Kumara, and that actually she can re-listen to the archive of this show and she can get an understanding of this huge healing that's going on inside of herself. It's actually very beautiful. And so on the forefront, it's kind of like giving birth. It can hurt, but when you get on the other side of it, you got your newborn self, and she's birthing her cosmic self in her human form, and I trust that she will feel much better.
And let's remember, everybody, Robin is only a medical intuitive. You always need to check with your doctor to make sure that what she is saying is medically okay.
Or at least it's your choice to do that.
Yes, but...
Right.
Anyway,
Could
this is...
I have the spelling of Lord?
Sanat.
You know, email her.
That would be better.
Would you please email? We're on
Yeah.
the air, so give us
Yeah.
you got to email anyway. Ask your questions, and we'll get you the right information.
Thank
If
you
you
very,
have a
very
metaphysical
Thank
question
you.
for the mystic Robin Alexis, you need to give us a call now, toll free, 888-298-5569, locally in Seattle, 425-373-5527. This is Mystic. We'll be back after these messages with more calls.
Are the events of your life or the events of the world getting you down or off balance? Successful and conscious people recognize when their energy is off kilter. Busy parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. When you feel something is not right, schedule a one-on-one personal phone session with Robin Alexis immediately. When you realize you're out of balance and things are not going well. In a testimonial, one person said, "In my personal experience with Robin, she has brought peace of mind to my hectic life. She's like a psychic spiritual empowerment coach that I can rely on, who helps me reset my stamina in 1 hour." Call Bob now at 530-859-2499 and schedule your private one-on-one phone session with Robin Alexis. If it's more convenient, purchase your session at the Mystic Store on robinalexis.com. That's the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com, or call 530-859-2499. Let the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, help you keep it together in this unsettling world.
Are you thinking about getting pregnant? Ask yourself, what can I do to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby? The answer is you can become aware of the power you have in preconception. Conscious mothers-to-be need to know that preconception, the time before you get pregnant, is a sacred time when the pure energy environment is created for your baby's chakras systems, and much more. Robin Alexis is the metaphysical mother. When you schedule your conscious conception session with Robin Alexis, she will assist you to prepare for the sacred role of being a conscious mother. Robin will help you create the highest and holiest energy environment for your baby-to-be. Calm your pregnancy concerns. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com. Pay it forward for your baby's future health. Preconception is your opportunity to create an enlightened child, and Robin can assist you with that process. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful Golden Healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. or email bob@robinalexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Would you like to create more intimacy in your relationship with your beloved? One of the ways that Bob and I have discovered to experience a depth of intimacy that is quite profound is by using essential oils. It can be as simple as massaging essential oils into one another's feet every night before you go to bed. Would you like to experience that? I would love to tell you more about how Bob and I experience this intimacy, but it would be appropriate only if you email me at robinalexisyoungliving@gmail.com. That's robinalexisyoungliving@gmail.com. If you're interested in experiencing more intimacy, then let me tell you about the essential oils. I look forward to hearing from you.
Giving local voices a chance to shine. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis. If it's Wednesday, it is Mystic Radio.
And I love giving those conscious conception readings. So
if you're a grandmother, grandfather listening, and your daughter's trying to get pregnant, Robin's had tremendous success with this.
It's been really wild, actually. When I had my first near-death experience when I was 3, Master Christ Jesus told me, it's not the way I died that matters, it's the way I was born. And he's taught me, and Mary Magdalene taught me, the sacred medicine of bringing forth enlightened children, and that is what I do in the conscious conception readings. And people who I have worked with, families I've worked with from 17 years ago, and originally helped them conceive their children, I am still of service to those families as they go through different stages for their children in the development of their very mystical families. And I also want to say that another technique I channeled is called the chat womb technique. And the chat womb technique understands that in the first 17 days of our lives is when our central nervous system is created. And so one of the techniques we do is we time travel back to those first 17 days, and we recalibrate with the consciousness that you have now your central nervous system, so that you're not just stuck with the biology of what got created, many of us in a very unconscious way, myself included here. You can go back and shapeshift your frequencies, and that's kind of what happens when you get a Reiki healing attunement or a Reiki master attunement, is it shapeshifts the central nervous system. So what I'd like to do is remind people, if you want to shapeshift your own conception, you want to encourage these new baby spirits to come through, I'm here for you. And of course, I would like to just take a moment and say happy anniversary to Bob. You and I know that we've been together for 17 years now. Bob and I eloped this time of year. I'm not going to tell you the exact date. We were crazy back then, and we were freezing cold. We hiked to the top of a place I think called Eagle Bluff at Lake Tahoe, New Mexico, with a justice of the peace, and we took our white calf buffalo peace pipe and did a ceremony and smudged each other and got married. And we didn't tell anybody about it because both of us had a track record of being married and not going too well. And so we wanted to wait till after we were married to see if it felt right, and it did, and it still does. So happy anniversary, Bob.
Happy anniversary, Robin. And Joanne from Maple Valley, Washington, is going to be lucky enough to talk to you today. Joanne, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Joanne, you're on with Robin.
Thank you. I'm calling about my grandson. His mother gave me permission to do that, and he's 17. He's a nice boy, but he could care less about school or learning. If I got a D, that's fine. I don't care, And so anyway, I'm just wondering if he needs some kind of help.
Can I just jump in here just for a second before Robin starts? You might want to just check his eyes. I had a severe dyslexia problem, but my parents never knew about it because I could see the eye chart. And so I had that same kind of thing throughout all of my schooling till I got to college, till I found something I got excited about, which was broadcasting. So that might be also a physical thing that you might want to get done.
Okay.
And I'm also feeling a past life issue. I'm seeing multiple incarnations of being in a school situation where he was exposed to pedophiles, where he was forced to kneel on rice, where he was hit with rulers, where he was beaten. So there's quite a program in here of wanting to resist being in school because on a soul level he's carrying some trauma blueprint. So I actually have a recommendation for him, but I do not want to say what it is on the air. So I'm going to ask you to email me at robinalexisyoungliving@gmail.com. I think that would be the most expedient way to shapeshift his cellular memory around that. And now I'm actually feeling his spirit coming in, and I feel like I could start crying. So I feel like this boy, the spirit of this boy, is very, very, very benevolent. I feel that he is an ascended being from the future who has come back in time to help us, and he's very discouraged at what he's interpreting is going on in the world, and that he needs to be exposed to the underbelly that actually has healed and is continuing to heal. And he has not yet found that frequency within himself. And I can feel right now that clairvoyantly there's a light that's piercing through his third eye and going right to his pineal gland, and it's starting to spin. And it's spinning counterclockwise, going into his third eye, and it's extracting they're telling me now, some of that cellular memory and subtheonic response particle memory of trauma. And this being who's assisting him with this laser beam is saying that he represents so many children, so many young people on the planet today who have not gotten what they need, and they're very discouraged, and that we need to help them. And so this being is here to assist, and will continue to work with this boy long after we're off this call. But I do want to talk to you privately, so if you'd email me at robinalexisyoungliving@gmail.com, I will talk to you about the idea I have to help him, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Let's go to Vanna from Lake Oswego, Oregon.
Can pronounce that. Wow.
Welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. Vanna, you're on with Robin Alexis.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm calling because things feel really hard. Life feels really hard right now. And I've got a lot to do. I'm looking for a new home, a new job, looking to start a career, needing a new vehicle. There's just a lot going on. And like I said, it feels really...
How can we help you today?
Okay, this is what the idea that I have that came to me, even before Bob said that, is I feel like we could use some sound medicine. Like if Bob could gong some of this stuff that's still so gooey and stuck in your field. Because underneath that, you've got all... There it is, right there. I can feel you coming. Whoa. Vanna, one of the things that I'm hearing is you would be well served by that chat womb technique. So I'm going to post that on Furious Females with Robin Alexis so that you can go in yourself and shapeshift your own nervous system, because I can see that's part of the problem, that you're really ready to go through this massive change. You've cleared everything, so it should have been happening, and yet you're stuck because your central nervous system isn't calibrated to the frequency that you were meant to be at. And that is something that I've got to walk you through a little differently than live on the air. So can you join me there at Furious Females with Rob and Alexis on Facebook?
Sure.
Okay.
And you might want to do a session, because you and people like you have been calling with like the same questions over and over and over again, and it just sounds like a full session as opposed to a couple minutes on the radio would really help you, Vanna.
Okay. Thank you, Vanna. Happy holidays.
Thanks for the call. We're going to go to Laura from San Francisco. Laura, welcome to Mystic Radio from Mount Shasta, California. You are on with Rob and Alexis.
Hi, Robin.
Hi, how may I serve you?
I am worried about my mother. We're having a lot of difficulty. I've also been sick for months, and I just can't seem to get well either. But more than that, I'm concerned with my mom. And I'm just not sure what's going on. Her behavior's been a little erratic, and we have a history of like having a difficult relationship. But it seems to be escalating.
Well, I'm feeling that you are going through shape-shifting, a recalibration, an enlightenment, amplification of your light. And as you're doing that, that light is showing, let's say, the issues that your mom still has that are unresolved, and that she's not really in the mood for self-reflection, and that's causing quite a bit of agitation in her field. Does that resonate to you?
That could, yeah.
So what we're going to do here is just very, very gently send lots of love and light to your mother's higher self. And I can see that there are some angels tending to her higher self already. And it feels like she's at a choice point where there are some things that are sort of backed up in the catalog, if you will, in the back order of her karma. And this is, they're showing her that she's kind of at a crossroads. She either needs to allow herself to receive some healing, and it doesn't need to be difficult. Part of the issue that they're showing me with your mom is that your mom believes that everything has to be a struggle. So that's what she creates. And she feels like if it's not a struggle, then something's not right about it. And that may have been true in the past, but it's certainly not true now. We have many, many opportunities to move into. Actually, she just took the hand of one of the angels. So on one of the energy patterns, she is starting to relax. I can actually see her. Okay, and then the next angel showing me that in some previous incarnations, she's been deep in meditation, connecting with Source. Like I literally see her sitting yogi style, and she's very, very deep connected with Source. And then someone would come into her field. She wouldn't recognize their presence. She wouldn't even know they were there because she was technically kind of out. And they would injure her crown chakra. So say someone came up behind her and hit her with a sledgehammer, and she was deep in meditation. So here's your mother has this past life memory of being very open, being very one with Source, but then she has a blunt trauma to the energy system that would have calibrated her to that. And I actually feel her accepting the healing with that as well. So they're guiding me to go ahead and proceed further with the third angelic being that's here. And this one is the angel of her soul love. And it's the soul love is we all have a soul. We all can give ourselves permission to allow ourselves to feel our own soul's love for ourselves. And that tends to come through the chakra in the spleen. The spleen is the chakra for the inner child heart. And I can see that with this particular issue, your mother has a lot of wound, they're calling it woundology. And it kind of reminds me of the 17-year-old boy that was called about earlier. There's a lot of injury to your mother's inner child heart energy, not only in this lifetime, but in others as well. So that one, the angel helping her heal from that is trying to connect with her, and she's not letting that one through. So you might want to offer her something to heal her inner child. Young Living has an oil called the Inner Child, something like that. And maybe even one called Present Time would help her. So she took a lot more healing than I thought that she would. So Present Time, Inner Child Healing, Soul Love. Namaste. Thank you for your call.
Thank
This
you.
is Mystic Radio. We'll be back after these messages.
Would you like a private psychic as an advocate? In your life right now during these vulnerable times, wouldn't it be nice to have someone you could speak with that would help you rebalance your energy? You would be surprised how many busy, conscious parents and professionals can't afford to mismanage their energy. They have to have someone help them. These people recognize when their energy is off kilter, and if they're calling me, they trust me to assist them. One of my clients says that I bring her peace of mind to her hectic life, and that she feels like I'm a personal, psychic, spiritual empowerment coach that she can rely on. Would you like a hand up? I'm here to serve you. You call Bob at 530-859-2499 and schedule your one-on-one phone session with me that way, or for your convenience, you can visit the Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. That's robinalexis.com. Visit the Mystic Store or call Bob 530-859-2499 and let me help you get strong to be you and take care of all your responsibilities. Lean on me. Let me serve you.
Are you thinking about getting pregnant? Ask yourself, what can I do to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby? The answer is you can become aware of the power you have in preconception. Conscious mothers-to-be need to know that preconception, the time before you get pregnant, is a sacred time when the pure energy environment is created for your baby's chakras, systems, and much more. Robin Alexis is the metaphysical mother. When you schedule your conscious conception session with Robin Alexis, she will assist you to prepare for the sacred role of being a conscious mother. Robin will help you create the highest and holiest energy environment for your baby to be. Calm your pregnancy concerns. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com. Pay it forward for your baby's future health. Preconception is your opportunity to create an enlightened child, and Robin can assist you with that process. To schedule your conscious conception session with the metaphysical mother, Robin Alexis, call Bob at 530-859-2499 or purchase a session at our website, robinalexis.com.
Robin Alexis is offering a limited number of beautiful golden healer Lemurian crystals. These crystals are used by healers for their ability to magnify the flow of vital life force throughout the body, to promote healing, to reduce fear and anxiety, to induce a state of deep relaxation, and accelerate tissue healing. These crystals are also powerfully energized to activate the crown and solar plexus chakras, which assist you to obtain a more conscious connection to spirit. Golden Healer Lemurian crystals are a marvelous tool for doing any kind of energy work, meditation, or healing. In addition, these special crystals have been blessed by Robin Alexis at sacred sites at Mount Shasta. You can purchase these crystals for $22.95 from Mystic Store at robinalexis.com. or email Bob at robinalexis.com for details. There is only a limited supply of these Lemurian crystals, so they're offered at a first-come, first-served basis.
Make us part of your daily routine. Alternative Talk 1150.
Welcome back to Mystic Radio with Robin Alexis from Mystical Mount Shasta. If it is Wednesday, it's Mystic Radio.
And I have a wand that is a fairy whisperer, and it is just putting out there that if anybody wants a crystal wand so they can speak to the fairies, to get in touch with us about that. And please, I hope you hear me say that 2018 is going to be a fabulous year in terms of what we're offering through Mystic Radio and on the Facebook page, Furious Females with Robin Alexis. I would really love to have you join in with me. It's going to be so much fun.
And you heard about these Lemurian crystals, and we've been talking about these for a long time. We just have a few left, and there are no more. The person who supplied them to us has been to 4 or 5 rock shows, and they just can't find any more. We have a few left, and if you want to give a Christmas present, you can order them today, and I'll email you a gift certificate for them. You can give that, and we'll get it in the mail right away.
I never thought of that. And I hope that people want to start their 2018 year out with a session with me. Think about all the garbly goop that's been going on. Don't you just want to drop it out of yourself and like reconceive yourself into the new juicy quantum energy that's coming through? We can do that. Just call up for a session and reconceive yourself. And if you know someone who is going to bring in some of these very evolved soul baby beings, have them give me a call too for a session. I would love to be of service to them.
And the conscious conception readings are $100 off regular
because that's my calling. I am a specialist with that, so I want more clients, and that's why we do it.
Thanks to all our wonderful callers today. You know, you make the show what it is. Thanks to Eric back in the studio for flying the bus for us here at Mystic Radio today. Happy holidays as we go into the serious holiday season. Next week, Mystic Radio, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 noon Pacific time.
It started snowing while we're here.
In the bright sun when we started the show, we could hardly see, and now it is snowing.
Our first snowstorm.
Mystic Radio here at Mount Shasta. Happy holidays.